Hello everyone, this is American Idioms Part 78. This is the 78th video in my American Idioms series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you numbered 386 to 390. But first, I'll give you a chance to guess their meanings. Then, I'll give you the answers along with an additional example for each new idiom. I also recommend that you pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of the answers. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 386. Get a taste for something. And the example is, I've never gotten a taste for golf even after I retired, but I do enjoy fishing more than ever now. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to acquire a preference or desire for something. And that's what it means if you get a taste for something. In this case, in our example, they're talking about how this person could not get a taste for golf. He didn't like golf, or she didn't like golf, even after they retired and they had time to play. Okay, so they didn't have this desire or a preference for something, which in this case was golf. Here's another example. Our mayor told us that he got his first taste for power when he was the captain of his football team in high school. All right, so in this case, the mayor got his first, let's say, desire for power. Okay, he's a mayor, so he has a lot of political power, but he got his first taste of being in control when he was the captain of his football team. So, taste for something means to, let's say, desire it or to have a preference for something. All right, and now for number 387, climb the ladder. And the example is, my new boss told me that it would take some time to climb the ladder at my new company, but it was possible. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, to become increasingly powerful or successful. Now, this idiom is oftentimes used for climbing the corporate ladder, meaning to progress or to be successful or to get, let's say, a higher job, all right, in a company, okay? In our example, it's kind of the same thing. They're explaining how this person's new boss, right, at their new company, said that they would be able to, let's say, progress and move up the ladder, okay? So generally speaking, to get more power or to be more successful, you climb the ladder, all right? It could be the corporate ladder. Here's another example of climbing the ladder. My friend Andrew is a professor at a large university, and he has wanted to climb the ladder there for a long time, but he has never been given the chance to do so. All right, in this case, this professor could not climb the ladder. He wasn't given the chance to progress or to be successful in a higher position, climbing the ladder. Okay, so that's the idea for this. Got it? All right, and now for number 388, to back up something or someone. And the example here is, the president agreed to back up the banks in the event of a global financial crisis. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to support or assist someone or something. And that's what it means. If you back somebody up, you support them or the thing that you support. Like in our example, the president is talking about supporting or assisting the banks if there's a global financial crisis. Okay? He's going to back them up. Well, he's promising to back them up. Okay? Here's another example. Joan complained that her husband has never backed her up when it came to disciplining their children. All right, so Joan in this case did not get support from her husband when she was disciplining their children as they were growing up. Okay, so that's what she complained about. She was getting no support from her husband. He didn't back her up. Got it? All right. And now for number 389. To give someone a shot at something. And the example is, my manager gave me a shot at the assistant manager's position at work and I accepted the challenge. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, to give one an opportunity at something. And that's what it means if someone gives you a shot at something. They give you a chance. They give you an opportunity, right? Like in our example, this person's manager gave them a chance, right, to be the assistant manager or to fill this position. Okay? So they gave them a shot. That's what it means. Like our next example. Our neighbors gave us a shot at buying their house, but we just couldn't afford it at this time. All right, so in this case, the neighbors gave these people a chance, an opportunity to buy their house, but they couldn't afford it. All right, but they still gave them a shot. Got it? And now for our final idiom, number 390. To come out of one's shell. And the example is, growing up, Cindy was a very quiet girl, but she came out of her shell when she went to university because now she's a very outgoing young woman. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, to become less shy or reticent and more sociable. And that's what it means if someone comes out of their shell. Like in our example, they're talking about how this girl, Cindy, was very quiet. She was probably very shy also. But as she grew up, she came out of her shell. She became less shy or probably less quiet. All right. And she became a very outgoing young person. That's what it means if you come out of your shell. Here's another example. As George got to meet more people, he slowly came out of his shell. Now he has many friends. Okay, similar to our last example, in this case, George. Maybe he was very shy, but he started to meet more people. Okay, so he started to come out of his shell, to lose this shyness that he had before. Okay, and now he has many friends. Got it? That's all for this video. Thank you so much for subscribing, and please like and share this video to support the channel. And remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.